Senator, just as an aside, someone asked me to ask this about the UAE deal with Israel, brokered by the Trump administration. Does that open up new markets, since you're on the Armed Services Committee? Does that open up new markets for some defense sales to either the UAE or?
Yeah, it's an incredible success story. It certainly puts a lie to all those people like Joe Biden who claimed that when we moved our embassy to Jerusalem, Arab nations would turn their back on Israel and walk away for good. The UAE has been an outstanding partner of the United States. They've long invested in United States military articles. I suspect they'll do even more of that now. I also suspect that there could be other Arab nations that follow in this path, and that also could open up the opportunities for more arms sales to our allies to defend against enemies like Iran.
I guess just to return to what began our discussion, Senator, you think about Alibaba or maybe some of the companies that that maybe we don't want to preclude from doing business with in the United States. How do we make sure that we don't overshoot from the political heat that is surrounding and the tension surrounding China right now? How do we walk that fine line? Because they're a major trading partner, and if they're close to us in terms of economic strength, that is a trading partner that we want to have business with.
Well, they are a major trading partner, Joe, but also that trading partnership has given them a lot of leverage over policy formulation in the United States. Anytime you hear Washington talking about a tougher action against the Communist Party, you hear a lot of corporate America running to Washington saying, don't hurt our markets, don't hurt our operations, which in effect turns them into a part of the China lobby. Now, look, we should be open-minded about Chinese companies that have operations in the United States, but we also need to be clear-eyed about the threat that China poses. You mentioned TikTok earlier. That's a perfectly good example. To most people, TikTok looks like just a harmless, fun, short-form video, when in reality it's a Trojan horse on the phones, especially of our kids, vacuuming up all their personal data, sending it back to China, which the Communist Party is going to have access to for the rest of their lives. We have to be very clear-eyed and hard-nosed about the threat that these companies can pose to our privacy, to our prosperity, to our security.